Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna turn on this stove light, excuse me. I can't even talk right anymore. Tell you what. Anyway, I cut these pieces of wood. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. This dark is not fat wood. This is fat wood. The lighter color is fat wood. And it's from a Stomp. So it's very heavy pieces. That Stomp was very dense. Very dense. Anyway, what I want to do is glue these together. I want to make a pattern. So in order to make that pattern, I got to glue them together like this first. Yes, these are sticking out further, but that's okay. The fat wood I used had some bad areas in it, so I had to cut them where they're skinnier. But that's okay. I'll cut it down to the right size later. And they're sticking out the top further too, and I'll cut that out. But anyway, I want to glue them together. And then when they're glued together, and see there's some bad areas right here with this fat wood. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know if I end up cutting it there or not. This fat wood here had some barbed wire or something in it. I started to use it one time before recently, and I put it back down and decided to use something else. I didn't want to deal with that barbed wire. Anyway, so I'm going to get right to gluing this together, and then I'll be back. Alright, and I hope y'all enjoy this video, and I hope that you can stay with me, because I want to see you. Thank you. Today I went ahead and put this all together before I filmed it. I just didn't film putting it together. I didn't want to waste a bunch of time. Anyway, is some fat wood in there, and I don't know what the dark piece of wood is. It's not fat wood. Could be oak. It could be black walnut. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But anyway, so I decided to make a different kind of design. I wanted to do something different, but I just don't have the right measurements to do what I'd really like to do. And since I have to just work along with the wood, with what I have at home, that's all I can do. Now, anyway, I'm going to turn this into a Ferro Rod handle, and we're going to see how well the pattern turns out. Now, I tried to get these cut as straight as I could, but it looks like there's one right here that's slightly slanted, and this too with the cut. So that means the whole thing is slightly off with the pattern. That's okay. It's homemade. It's something that I'm enjoying doing, and I'm sure it's going to turn out to be something beautiful. What do you think? All right, I was thinking on actually cutting these ends off where they're poking out, and maybe cut it again a third time, and piece them together again. But I thought that's just going to be so much more glue and so much more work. I'll just leave it like it is. Okay, and we're going to get right to it, and I hope y'all can join me. Alright, I got it on the chuck. I had to mount it on a, what I'm going to form a tenon with. Because I don't want to use any of this to make a tenon, then it'll use more of it and there'll be a short ferro rod handle. I don't want that. I want to use all this wood that I can for the handle. So I glued onto it a piece of birch wood. And, it doesn't matter. That's just irrelevant to me. I'm just going to make a tenon so I can fit it on chuck. All right, and I hope y'all can join me. Let's get going. Let's go. Turn the screen off here. Let's go. Come on, baby. Here we go. Alright, let's look at it. Okay, there's a nice gap right there I have to take care of. Although I did smooth them out, I sanded each piece flat as I could, but the reason why there's a gap is because this wasn't quite cut level, somehow or another. But I used a bandsaw, and a bandsaw is not going to be consistent. So, what I'll do is fill it in with dust, just like I always do. Right? I have to go out, I have to go inside, excuse me, and get my glue and find my paint scraper so I can rub that on in there. Alright, and I'll be back. Okay, let me get to it. We're going to put this in there. I'm going to rub it in there. This paint scraper works very well. And because I can push down on it and it's flat. I'll really work in the surface. And I also can take this in. As you can see, there's a gap in there. A big gashy gap. Oh my goodness. We're going to get it going though. All filled up best I can. And if when I bring it down some more it's still a gap, I'll get it then. Because it's deep. It's like that piece separated. That's part of wood segmenting. If you don't have the right equipment, you're going to have stuff like this. Because it's not precise. It's okay, you can still do it. You just got to do stuff like this. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue in there now. Messy stuff. but it's not all glued, so I'm afraid it's probably going to be a gap again. But we're going to do it like this and just work along with it as we go. That's right. I want it to be correct. I'm only doing this because it's part of the tenon. I don't want it to come apart. There's a gap there too, I'm afraid. Other than that, it's pretty. It's real nice. I like it. I still got to bring it down some more. There's no doubt about it. That's missing stuff right there. Not too concerned about this because it's not brought down true yet to roundness. I gotta bring it down a little more and get past this area. But it's always good and stop and look at it, doctor places if you need to, which I do. It's fun stuff. One thing I really love about it, it's so rewarding. The end result is so rewarding because you have such beautiful patterns. You can create all kind of patterns. Now I don't have what it takes to do beautiful long. I want to create beautiful long points and stuff, very slender points and stuff, and I can't really do that very well without the tools, the measurements. We're gonna get it. I saw one guy's video and he made like the proper amount of segments to make a bowl without a sled, which was cool. All you need is wedges, and you do have to measure it properly to the table saw blade, and you can't use the measurement that you have with it. You have to use a gauge of some sort, and I don't have that gauge. I can't remember what it's called. A bevel gauge. I don't have a bevel gauge, and you need a bevel gauge to do that. Yeah. Let's see. I think we got it pretty good. There's nothing else really showing real bad that I might need to glue up so it doesn't come apart. That's my main concern. I don't want it to come apart on me. And I glued it real good with everything. I did not use wood glue to glue this together neither. I used the Loctite. So I went through some more bottles. And somebody out there, and I think I know who it is, but I won't say because I don't want to get it wrong. But somebody out there sent me 2 bottles of this Loctite glue, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Thank you for thinking of me and caring enough to help me out. Because I do go through this stuff a lot. I do. Lowe's is happy with me. Lowe's and Walmart. Usually I'll get it at Lowe's because they're the only one that has a large variety and carries the most. But I tell you what, I'll be buying it up off the shelf. I'm their main customer buying that Loctite glue. They're happy and smiling. They're making their money. Yeah. Okay, I think I got everything. Make sure there's no more potential. Let's get this glued up here on the tenon area. Just a little bit better. I don't want it to come off. I use Loctite glue for the tenon too. Put it on the tenon. That's right. I think I got it. This is going to be beautiful. Don't you think? I think it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be stunning ferro rod handle. I love variety of stuff. You know, Shalisa Shell, she came by and made a comment on my last video, and she said, I love it. Well, she didn't say I love. She said, you know, she has more of a variety now because I sent her some wood that she doesn't have up there. They don't have loblolly. They don't have longleaf. I don't have red pine down here, so we're both getting a variety now and adding to our collection. And that makes it so interesting and awesome. You know, people, it gets kind of tepid and dull when you just have the same color of wood with every single handle, but to make a different variety, I mean, that makes it interesting, wouldn't you think? It does. It makes it very interesting, and it makes it fun and appealing to the eyes. That's right. All right, I'll be back. Whoa. Okay, I don't know if you saw it or not, but it popped off on the end when I was using the skew. So I can't use the skew on this. Not right now anyway. I have to continue using the bowl gouge or spindle gouge, and I'll choose to use the bowl gouge. So it's going to be shorter. That's fine. At least I still have enough to work with. We got to be careful with it though. Alright, let me get my shield back on. Let's go for it. Now this is going to be cut off here too. It's messed up. It's going to be here to here. I think it looks pretty good. Some missing areas of stuff. All right, I got to fill them in. Fill them in. gorgeous. Now, it's not perfect, but it sure is beautiful. I love that design. It looks very masculine, woodsy. It's cool. Ooh, it's hot too. Hot. I'm hot. Is it hot? Let me take the tail end off and make sure that it's good and solid. Feels pretty solid. So I'm going to see if I can cut this end off without having to take that and cut it off. So I need to put a hole in it anyway. And I've discovered in just recent days, within a week or so, that the best thing to do is just go ahead and put the drill bit on there, tighten it just a little bit. Not hard, but tighten it a little bit so that this won't go moving right or left and get off center. On in here. Okay, see, it's just a tad too small. I can't fit it in there, so I just need to open a tad more. So where's the other parting tool? The other parting tool is good for... There it is. I found it. Never mind. It's right here. This is good and small. This is very small. Very small this way. All right, we got that done. Okay. All right, let's shine this end up. Cut that baby off. Okay. Tired of messing with that. It's being aggravating. Now those areas are not shined up. That's okay. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Okay, I got to get started with the tip. Before I do, let's get this back on to support the end. Alright, should be done. And when I get finished with it, I'll join you back. Alright. Cool stuff. Let's hope that it's not scarred. Yes, it's beautiful. It is not scarred, not one bit. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I'll be back. Hey everybody, welcome back. How you been doing? What's up? I finally got it finished, and it is beautiful. I love the checkered design on there. Wow, except for over here, it's not checkered. And it's okay. This is not complete segmenting. It's not 100%. That's okay. I love the design on here. It's beautiful. And I love the little circle areas right here. That's pretty cool. Right in here, and then here, and then here. And it's very nice and shiny. It's not 100% dry. I'm going to put a third coat on it. when it is dry. It's just absolutely stunning. It is so handsome. It's so wonderful to have a variety of ferro rod handles. And, you know, I thoroughly enjoy making them. I always have from the beginning. And that's why I went back to making them when Shalisa Shell started making some. And I thought, you know, I want to make some more. But this time I want to, you know, be more creative with my art. And, you know, expand out and try to make new and exciting pieces of ferro rod handles. Have you ever seen one like that before? I don't think I have, and I've looked at quite a few of them, trying to get ideas and see how people made them, and, you know, and see how they mount them on the lathe. When at the beginning, when I was learning how to use the lathe and wood turning, and so I just have not seen anything like this before. I think that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Anyway, will not be a very long ending. Aren't you happy about that? I do stretch out my endings long. I'm not trying to. I just try to do normal endings or what comes to my mind, you know. But anyway, I just want to say thank you. Thank you once again. Every single time. I'm so excited. I'm like, woohoo! When I see you comment, I'm like, woohoo! That last video I put out, I was so excited about that. And I just couldn't wait to see people's comments. Some people were pretty late too, making me wait. What's up with that? What you making me wait for? That's okay. I think that's exciting. It just puts more of an excitement into it, right? You know? Waiting and anticipating. Anticipation is making me wait. I don't forget that old commercial. Anticipation. I'm sure some of these newer people don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I thank you for coming to my channel. All of you that are new and just visitors, thank you. And thank you for my regulars. Thank you. Y'all are what make my channel, like I've said every time, and it's true. I don't just say that. You make my channel awesome. And I thank you for that. You enrich my channel. You enrich my life. And I thank you for that. And anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And smile. And remember, never give up. Okay? Don't give up. No matter how much life throws things at you. Okay? Don't give up. Only the strong survive. Just smile. Y'all have a wonderful day, okay? And until next time, keep it turning and burning. Keep it turning, baby. Woohoo! Keep it turning. And we'll see you next time, I hope. All right. Bye-bye.